excuse me, stream is not ending. Why is that on? It happened to me this the other day. Or is streaming? There it is. But hello, hi. Hello, people of the internet. I bear with you, they bear with you. But you probably already know that. Today we're going to be doing some more class quests and side quests. All of those kind of things. I hear birds playing. I don't know what they're playing today. Let's see, I gotta go do... Right, I gotta go to Eastern Thailand. Or, is that Eastern? Wherever that one is, and I haven't been to that one yet. I gotta go towards Little Alamigo. Like always, I also gotta go publish my VOD from earlier. I'm gonna do that while I'm running over there. Man, I keep remembering how behind the VOD channel is. Hello, VOD channel from the future, from the past. That's Southern Thailand, I think. Mapping the emeralds, so that on. Forgot to publish yesterday's VOD too. Oh, hi Not and hi Ragnall. How you doing, guys? Thank you, Ragnall. No soliciting in my chat. Let's see. Who else is here? Pugilist. Nope, I'm gonna take him out as a pugilist. And Thaumaturge. What about Thaumaturge? Oh, okay, I just had to take them out as a gladiator. Yeah, no other classes are modern. Let's see. Rogue. Okay. Hey, Ragnolf. Besides calling you a good puppy. Which you are a good puppy. You're a good boy. Was it right here? Was it this one that you unlocked? Halatali? Maybe? Well, if it was, I unlocked it yesterday. Or maybe a couple of days ago. So we could do it tomorrow. Or... no, today's only Thursday. We could do it on Saturday if you want. Because today only... today really only Thursday? Fuck. It fucking feels like Friday. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. But it feels like fucking Friday. Mods, ban this bear immediately? Absolutely not. You have no power here. Your mods, point and laugh at No Name. No Name, I will put you in timeout. Yeah, and if you don't, fucking Regal will when he gets here. I'm pretty sure that's where Regal likes him. That way he could do naughty stuff to him. I didn't do shit. You're always naughty. Really want a fucking piece of me? You want to kick this man in the balls? What do you mean I'm nice? Yeah, sure. Holy shit, I'm actually kind of getting my ass kicked here. Dude, what the shit? Are you sure you want me to punish you? Because I will do it. I'm so fucking nice, stop it. Are you sure? Oh, wow. The copium on this man. Hi, pup! Sure, but I will keep my eyes on you. That guy over there is just gonna let me have eggs? I don't want any part of this shit. Yes, please come back. We love you. Wait, no, come back. They're gonna ban me. Yes. Thanks for the alert, Lizzie. Let's see if this works. Hey, no name. Hi, Beast. I will in private. I will make in bag. That was not even a coherent sentence. What the fuck am I autocorrect? I don't know, are you correct? I also did my HRT, are you proud? What's that? My autocorrect is fucking me? Damn, it's hot. What did I walk in on? Sex, apparently. Ragnolf and his phone. A hardball replacement there? Oh, nice. Ow, I got kicked out of the walls. Without me, what? What am I doing without you? But no, no name. How about if you don't behave, you don't get belly? I'm banning no name from belly. I want to talk to Hefe and I know he's sleeping. Is he though? It's like the afternoon for him right now. This is literally 1984. Too bad. How about you start behaving and then you'll get some belly from me. Yeah, he was in VR for a really long time. Hey, I'm not sharing this belly with anyone else in here. Oh, damn. Apparently Pup has exclusivity on my belly now. Where have you been, Bear? Aldous has been given over onto the custody of the Sacarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. This poison, is it... You've proof that the Alacran purchased it from Corpse Brigade. Thank the gods, you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go now. Some of us are trying to be funny here. Damn, pup, you're gonna make me blush. Claiming property of my belly, damn. Alaska, South Shroud, Western Thanalan, South Shroud. I was trying to fall in a pit. South Shroud, Upper Alaska, North Shroud, Eastern Thanalan. South Shroud, Lanaska, okay. Mostly in the Shroud and Lanaska now. I call blasphemy? Just let me jump down there, come on. Right, how the fuck do I get down there? Like, hello? Maybe, like, inside the structure? How in the fuck? Maybe this way? There we go, okay. They're gonna execute it by like pushing them off the fucking... Oh my Jesus. That's one hell of an execution. What did he say? You're a weenie? He did it in a half. Who said it? You're a weenie. Sakarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last... Huh? Who are you and what do you want? It's effective, I guess. Yeah, definitely. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, this Sakarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. Don't waste your breath, Bear. Thal scales have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Levolt spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal. And you, what are you waiting for? Do it. Where did... Oh, this. Just couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy! Dude, you got an axe. Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. Blasphemy called no name a weenie? Who's blasphemy? Let me check if Danny is here. I want to pet him. If Danny's here, he would say, "Hi, Daddy Bear. I had a feeling this spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother." So it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Miley and the others need you, Bear. Leave it to me. Not Denitsu, no. I don't think Denitsu's ever been in my stream. I think I kicked him more in the face than the balls. Look at that ass, damn. Oh, I love that demon otter. Danny Vans, I believe? Yeah. Oh. Also, I have recently weighed myself on a scale. I'm 168 pounds. Wait, whose ass? What? My ass? What, my character's ass? Or my actual ass? Oh, this. You almost had me, Levold. Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Levold. It's over. You mean that ass? Like hell as it is, I swear you will never know peace. Not in this life or the next. Oh, Levold, no! You know damn well neither of us will see Thalm's realm. Let's go. Our comrades are waiting. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah. We didn't see a body. Actually, why don't they kick people off from there? If they're gonna execute somebody, why don't they drop them from there then? Yeah, we didn't see him land. I mean, I haven't finished the Gladiator, or well, the Paladin storyline. So who knows? I don't know if he comes back or if I don't remember if he actually does show up later. Hi, Jet. I'm getting Eevee. Good night, everyone. Oh, good night. I'll miss you. Hydrate? Gotcha. One hydration and eating no name before bed. Here, take a warm blanket. Aw. I'm glad you were there, Bear. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alacran. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attrition. Of course, you'd need a title that befits your prowess. Now that that's over, you'll be staying, won't you? No, Levold may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give him a chance to regroup and seek revenge. And you can have my jacket if you need extra warmth. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Olda's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands. Aldous, I don't know the word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword is permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Mila. I am known to have this effect on the fairer sex. I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might learn something of humility. Ah, but how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father would be proud of you, Mila. Don't ever change. Ah, yes. There's one more thing I wanted to say before I go back. I believe Aldous there shows up in the samurai quest lines, actually. And I think if you actually do samurai first, like, things are, like, there's, like, different dialogue and stuff. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer. A sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Leveled, begged, and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like, I made my choice. And despite all that came of it, to this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know that what's right. Listen to that heart of yours and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversary. And with that, I bid you farewell. I'd better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's so much I want to. What in seven hells are you looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you training right now? You think all it takes to stand on the blood sands is a sword and a stupid grin? No, it takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you and you alone who decides your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names on legend? Aye! Oh, there you are, Bear. Perfect timing. I've just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember you heard this from me, the Sultan elite is sharing their secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible! I know! The Sultan have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer-tracked elites, then you had no choice to learn the arts, and competition to get the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the olden sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more daring do, and no more coliseum, just languish about in all the palace all day and polishing plate mail. That's why this news is so big. Now, anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the sword or any other nonsense either. This is a golden, no platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers and forget you will be just desserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the Hastings Strip, find the captain of the Sultan Sword Elite, Jelinus, is his name, and tell him how you're just dying to become a paladin. We probably should have used the Ethernet. That's the wrong way. And where's his name? Be Genlins. Yes, I'm Genlins, member of the Soren Elite and servant to the Old Dun Sultanate. Lest my instincts deceive me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good sir. Bear, a fine name. I bid you welcome and salute your noble resolve. But if you aspire to paladinhood, then you should understand what it means. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. Sellswords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves for greater good. Do you understand me? The battle arts that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan Sword Elite for nigh on these 600 years. Of all those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, we are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan Sworn, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were, and the Sultana turns to sellswords to defend her palace. All this because of one traitor. No, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named. And because of him, we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan Sword, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have metal, and you are worthy of the honor. In the ruins to the south of Little Alamigo, you will find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby shall drawn to the flame. Slay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Turn and present to me their ashes as proof of your deed. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your heart and steel in your blade. Couldn't I just go pick up any old ashes and, like, be like, here you go, I did it. Toothache, I'm sorry, Rose. God damn, why are they kicking my ass? They're only level 26. Hi, Foxhound. Hi, cutie. If you're in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the Paladin arts. But make no mistake, simply learn Paladin swordplay does not make you a Paladin, nor does the armor you wear, or the status you claim. I am just another aging free Paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that blinds, and find the true path of a Paladin. I'm done manipulating myself? Damn, you didn't even show me? Here, you will be returning to the captain, yes? Then give him this crystal. Creepy smile. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a Paladin strong and true, devote yourself to the way, and become a beacon of light. Alright, I took the helmet. What did I come back to? I don't know. Jizz? Yeah, I was thirsty. Damn. You hear that, Fox? Face the undead monster who infests the ruins. Yeah. Here you go. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you have defeated the undead. You have shown that your heart is true and your sword has metal. I have no doubt that you will prove to be an attempt pupil. That is well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost is this. You are a paladin now, a custodian of traditions ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master. Instead, he travels all lands, and in every place he takes up the cause of the unnamed, the unarmed, and defenseless. Oh, hi, Ragnar. Welcome back. You spoke fealty not to a lord, but to yourself. You are noble amongst adventurers. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You have taken your first step on a new path, and you have earned the right to bear this, the soul of the paladin. Upon its surface are carved the deeds of paladins of eras past. He who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Balamung's Fang, you already possess a crystal? And you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin who told you to hand it to me? Where is this crystal of which you speak? I demanded you show it to me at once. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of the paladin, but it is a disgraced and pure. It was stolen from the Sultan's sword. The man who gave you this soul is a very traitor who I have been seeking these many moons. He is an oath-breaker who bent the knee to the old Din Sultanate and who swore allegiance to the Sultan's sword, but then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give counsel and honor on the paladin way? This soul is polluted, and I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed upon a captain of the Sultan's sword. That traitor is no Sultan's sword, still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules nothing more than a nuisance, but through reigns long and short, our forebears in the Sultan's sword have preserved its rituals and traditions. We are duty-bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our own ranks scorn them as relics. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan's sword in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for this honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana and sworn fealty, and I will fight to restore honor and name. You wield a skilled blade, and more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, and you are a great paladin now, and honor binds you to you as surely as an oath. Bwong. Spirits within. I am Paladin. Hi, Seven. Rivers of a dry land. Deliver 12 bronze rivets. You just got home? Well, welcome home, buddy. Bum 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 bum. Ugh. How are them rivets coming along? Any time now, lad. Here you go. Right, no. These ones, here you go. Praise the builder, you've done it again. These rivets are perfect. Ah, but don't take that to mean they're special, because they ain't. You see, rivets have got to be perfect, and I'll tell you why. If you're pounding something and your hammer breaks, you just can't grab a new one. But it's a whole other story when your rivets fail. Ever seen an airship, lad? Marvelous things they are, but bloody complicated. Now imagine you're a dozen moms above Limsa, and your fancy flying boat starts spraying rivets. Might be as if it's from engine, might be from the hull. Don't make no difference. Whichever it is, you're royally buggered. If I was on that airship, lad, taken in George's view as a confounded conception tumbled down to the earth below, I'd be cursing them rivets with all me heart. Aye, and the half-arsed bastard that shouted them out, too. And we wouldn't want that on your conscience, would we? Which is why you must always make quality products that stand the test of time. To help you learn the importance of quality, I want you to try something for paying customers. Start by having a word with Timokri down at the Wretch. She should be able to point you in the direction of a few Lominsians as need services of talented lad like yourself. Hone your craft, earn some coin, hell, have a drink while you're at it. The Wretch is always serving. Bitch, I'm serving. I'm serving cunt. Ah, hell, it's not now, lad. Can't you see I'm struggling with a matter of great importance? Being Forge Master ain't all drink and debauchery, especially when Hananza's beating down my neck. We're a business, she says, and it's our job to ensure Knotted and Vemel stays profitable or some such bollocks. To which I say, now look here, you greedy shrew. We're making a mint off our commission from the maelstrom, weren't we? Well, I mean, said shrew. Anyway, the greedy shrew then starts yelling her about expanding into the bleeding markets. Says we should be selling more of the tree folk in Gridania. Says I should be the one to develop a plan of action. Seven hells, lad. I'm a smithy, not a merchant. I've never even been to Bleat in Gridania. Oh, and it gets worse. See, we named a man with connections, don't we? Someone as we make arrangements with the tree folk. So Hinanza goes and finds me one, right clever bastard by the sound of it, and orders me to go and meet him. So I goes and meets him, only to find it's none other than that bleeding Phasar. And I'd soon bash me own teeth in than talk to that piece of... Wait a minute. I know how to deal with this. You can talk to him. He'll help old Brithol handle this Gudanian nonsense, won't you? Of course you will. Go on then, chop chop. Ah, there you are. Tell me you were able to prize anything useful out of Blanster. What did you have to say? Dampening the flames in our forges? The familiar refrain. That stubborn old sod will never understand why his way is doomed to fail. Not that he's ever even thought to question it. If he choose not to pass our knowledge, all of the techniques and methods we've perfected over gods know how long are destined to perish along with us. Blanster bemoans the dampening of our forge's flame while advocating a course which would see them extinguished altogether. That is why we'll continue to expose all of our initiates to as many facets of the craft as I can, until such time as I die or I'm replaced. I may add that you yourself stand as a shining example of how effective this approach can be. I'll not force this issue, but you made a perfect champion for my cause. That said, Blanster has apparently come to much the same conclusion. He's submitted an order that asks for you by name. The order is of a single steel ingot, but being the difficult bastard he is, he doesn't want just any steel ingot. He wants an ingot of pure steel, and that'll require extra effort on your part. Well, I'll not keep you any longer. You've work to do and a cantankerous artisan to impress. I need bomb ash. How the fuck do I get bomb ash? I suppose from bombs, but I can buy it in Outer Lanaska, apparently. But I need to be a level 26 miner to mine it. Iron ingot and iron plate. I mean, that's pretty simple. The hell's the iron plate? Oh, I think that's from armor instead. There we go. Thank you, Ragnolf. Ah, fuck. I wanna cry. I wasn't paying attention. Let's see, I need to be... $29. That's in 2 levels. Let's speak with Feza. Yes, pound. Oh. Well, I was talking to that guy. I'll work with you, Smith, and I'll even keep my diction simple. Taking instruction from that junkard will have dulled your wits. Now listen. Dealing with Godanians is no different from dealing with anyone else. Everyone has needs, and it's just a matter of identifying and fulfilling them. Anyone with half a brain, which discounts your mentor, knows that the Forestborn do not want for wood or leather goods. You'd have to have more luck selling brine to a fishback. What they do lack is steel. Theirs is an insulated nation that has long sought to survive without relying over much on foreign trade. But the calamity changed all that. Half a decade on, and with no end to the rebuilding in sight, they have been forced to open their gates to adventurers. And where there are adventurers, there's demand for weapons and armor. Quality weapons and armor, mind you. My Gridanian contacts would accept nothing less. I will need some samples to show them. Bring me a bronze spatha and a spiked bronze labyrinth for this purpose. I thought I had a spiked bronze. Oh no, I had to make one and turn it into the guild, not the guild, but the Grand Company. I just need a couple bronze ingots. That's pretty fucking simple for me. Only 3 bronze ingots? Okay. There you go. These will require closer inspection, sighed Smith. You made these weapons? I must confess, the quality is quite good. I thought you were no more than a Brithel's errand boy, but it seems I was wrong. Only a true smith could have made these pieces. As I suspect you are aware, a poorly wrought weapon can cost a man his life, be it brittle, prone to blunting, or unevenly weighted. Every flaw will serve to hinder its owner on the battlefield. Not so this spatha, well tempered and perfectly balanced. It is a perfect fit for a warrior. Hell, with a blade like this, even I could probably best a beast or two. And this labrys is work at art as well. Simple, solid, and more than capable of cleaving a fish back in two. If even a relative newcomer to the guild can produce work of this quality, then my contacts will have not to worry about. These samples should convince them of that. It seems you have shared your mentor's job. You just leave the rest to me, Smith. There's nothing easier than selling an excellent product. Thank you, Ko-Fi Bear. Just the lad I was hoping to see, you bleeding godsend, you know that? He'll be happy to hear that the true folk were mightily impressed with them samples you made for that son of a whore. Even the shrew had to admit I'd done a good job. But who gives a damn about business, eh? You're here to smith, am I right? So be a good lad and whip up some iron crosspine hammer, will ya? Oh, before you run off, I should probably mention the Smittern ain't selling the iron at present. Grand Company contacts take priority, you see, and the shipwrights need all the stock we can lay our hands on. So you have to get the iron on your own. Be it mining or buying. I'd sooner go to Hawker's Alley myself, but then it ain't my coin. And one more thing, I don't want just any iron crosspine hammer, lad. I want one melded with materia. You know what materia is, don't you? It's like, say, I'd got an apron, but I'd been using for years and years, and it got all soaked through with sweat, but instead of just sweat, it'd taken up a bit of me spiritual essence or something. Well, that essence can be pulled out and turned into stuff called materia, which is like a sort of crystal that you can attach to gear to make it stronger and so on. Needless to say, I don't know how materia works, but there's supposed to be a goblin who does. Name's Mutamix, if memory serves, and he's got a camp out in Thanalan. Check him down if you need proper guidance. Iron Cross Pine Hammer. He said the iron, like, dude, I also need, like, other stuff you can't find around here, I don't think. I don't think you can buy the cloth here, can you? Oh, you can. Getting too attached. Just like me. Got that hammer for me? Yeah, here you go. Damn fine work as always, lad. She's got good heft, this one. The kind you just don't get with bronze. You'd tire quicker, of course, but that's a failing of the armor, not the tool. And even after you'd worked up a sweat, I reckon her cotton-wrapped grip would keep her firmly in your hand, where she belongs. It's common for smithies to make their own tools, you know. There's no better way of getting just what you want, you see, assuming you're half decent. For one, have always made me own. Bugger me, though. I'm starting to wish I'd ask you for 2 of these if I could keep one for myself. Huh, you really should let me buy you a drink sometime, lad. You've done a lot for me, and I don't want you to think me ungrateful. In fact, I'm wondering if you ain't to put your skills on display more prominently. Really show our potential customers what the guild has to offer. No need to fret about that for the time being, though. You just keep hammering away, alright? Take it from me, lad. You'll do your best work when your only concerns are your hammer in your hand and the vision in your head. By our God's blessing you be upon you. Hey, new gloves. You've come a long way since you first joined up, lad. Some smithies might be content to eke out a living selling cheap tools and weapons, but not you. You won't be satisfied till you're best, am I right? Aye, that's the stuff. Always seeking to better yourself, ain't you? I respect that. If you had no motivation, it's only a matter of time before your work starts to suffer. Your customers start looking elsewhere, folks start whispering. Your best days are behind you. Your wife runs off with a goddamn merchant. Next thing you know, you're just another poor sod drowning in his sorrows at the wretch. But that won't happen to you, will it? You pursued quality work back when we had to deal with the Jim Tree folks, and now I need you to do the same again. Well, after another big contract, see? There's a bloke in town who's looking to buy a boatload of steel, but he won't place an order till he's sure we can deliver first-rate stuff. So we need to send him a sample of our finest work. Now, it takes a lot of skill to forge a bar of high-quality steel, but if you've got all the ingredients, you're halfway there. Saying that, it can't still be right your pain in the arse. But I know you're up for the task, lad. When you've made the thing, give it to that whoreson merchant from before, Phasar. Aye. I need 2 steel ingots. High quality steel ingots too. But I can't do that. I don't have bomb ash. So I need to work on it. Or I could go buy it.
The jerkin.
Interesting. I was expecting to get a fucking sword out of it. Insufficient inventory space. The worst. You synthesize the size. Damn. Getting to level 30 blacksmith is super worth it. Just dismantle all this shit. Hi, Regal. Thanks for the water. How was work? Or if you're still there, how are you doing? Where's the crow's beak hammer? Oh. Work was fine, hoping they need someone to man the register at some point. I don't enjoy preparing food. I can't remember if you told me what you do. If so, I'm stupid. Have the grinding been bearing? Are you master blacksmith yet? I mean, I'm 31. Just made a high quality, heavy crow's peak hammer, so that's pretty decent right now. I just hit 32 from that. I gotta work on mining though, or possibly just go buy what I need, because I need 2 bomb ash, one for my blacksmith and one for my armor. I also need to pick up leather worker. I'm starting to find things I need a lot of leather for. Break it down. And candy synthesize that. Candy synthesize that. I could use synthesize this pickaxe. I could use synthesize these hatchets. There you go. I've made so much inventory space just from getting blacksmith to 30 and being able to desynthesize all that shit. And I haven't even checked in here. You can always check the market boards. People tend to put excess materials up for low cost, so they get bought up fast. I mean, the problem is I feel like it might give me like a fuckload, like more than I might need. Although, I guess if it's to make steel, it might be worth having an excess bunch. But the problem is, like, I don't want to have to rely on others. Like, if I need more, I'd like to just have the ability to go and get it. I mean, this is pretty good prices. I can make a bunch of steel. And I can make steel as both blacksmith and armorer. And I need it for both class quests currently. So I might as well make it as adventurer so I can have a little bit more benefit. Here's steel. And they have to be high quality steel I'm making too. So hopefully. Damn, that was luck. A rat! Oh my god, it's a regal. Okay, I should maybe... I need 29. I should go check what I gotta make. To each their own. I always just bought what I needed. If you buy extra, and just resell it. Yeah. There's no bear in the Chinese zodiacs. Can we ban bear now? Oh my god. Is there... What about in the Vietnamese one? Like they were talking in Persona. I'm pretty sure there's no fucking hyena either. Regal, you know what I told Mr. No Name right there? I told him if he doesn't behave, he doesn't get belly anymore. So, since you're misbehaving, No Name, I guess you don't get belly from me anymore. Iron alembic. Right there. So 1 iron rivets, 1 iron plate, so that's 3 iron right there. And then I need another iron rivets for this, so that I need 4 iron. You snapped so hard at me when I called you a giggle dog, though. They're not dogs or cats, right? Also, rip No Name getting belly. No more belly for No Name. Iron plate and iron rivets. Let's see. Nice. Really? Any other iron rivets? Yeah, that guy's turning in like everything. Well, No Name, I hope you can get your belly fixed somewhere else. Yeah. It's gonna shatter his world. Hell yeah. No, this will probably put me at 30. That definitely put me at 30. Fuck, can I rerun this? Now armor is higher than blacksmith. Do they have an iron rising hammer? No, I don't. Okay, I need an iron rising hammer. I need an iron plate. Level 26 smithing. Okay. But iron plate is from armor. Nope, didn't need to do that. Damn, iron's become pretty easy for me now. No do-overs, you fucked up and I have to pay the price. Hubris has once again come for my ass. You so silly. Right, is that what I'm using? It says I made one. Oh, oh, right. I made one. I made a high quality one and I turned it into the flame officer because that's what he wanted today. That's right. That's what happened. Okay, so I gotta make another one. Let's go buy some toad leather, I guess. Because toad leather is probably a ways off from my current repertoire. If I bring someone with such a big mouth, you fall like a wet house in cards. Regal, they were staring at my ass earlier. They as in Pup and I can't remember. I think Ragnolf. What happens if I just put in Toad? Hey, Regal? Don't cry to me like I'm your guardian. Besides, you like them staring at your ass. I've never seen his ass, so... Yeah, how far are you? Last mission of the original campaign. Ah. So you haven't got quite into Ishgard yet. Gun. Initiates file. Is there another file? No, that looks like the highest file I can make. So... use a file to make a file? Man, what is this shit? I got it, right? Yeah. Stop giving me the fucking necklaces and shit. Doesn't fucking help. Why don't you come over here and see how easy you can fold me? Damn. Wait, are you saying you're not friends with Fox? Damn, that's one edgy Hrothgar. And which of those do I fall into? I mean, friend, technically. Damn, I have nothing to make a steel pliers. Crab oil. I just want to say thanks for the raid last night. I didn't notice because I was in Call of Duty. Yeah, I noticed that. But welcome in. You have a special designation? Yeah. Hi, Macaron. I need to be like a high alchemist, I think, for that, right? Yeah. Damn. I guess I could try and make something lower than it for now. But I hope your raids went well. I need an iron ribbit. Ribbit. We see more of phase 4 first, so it was nice. Hopefully we will get to the clear soon. Oh yeah. That's not the worker. Oh yeah, iron pliers. I should be able to make this pretty easily. Huzzah! I'm on my way to becoming the best blacksmith and or armor and or everything else this side of the Thanalan. Hi, Tara. I've been crafting for a bit. Let's get some action, I guess. Alright, I gotta make the other... the other steel bar. Wait, or ingot. I need more iron ore, fuck. Alright, damn it. Just pipe some chocolate mint macarons as the last batch for my 18th customer. Is that you? Well, why was there a yokai guy floating around? Most of my head is not big. Let's see, 29. Oh, I guess I'll do it as Paladin. Paladin dance. Those were super dense, so it took a long while. Hand is numb, actually. Gonna relax while I let them form a skin. Yum. Yeah, I love mint. Those sound pretty good. I need to order some fucking macarons from you. I haven't had macarons in fucking forever. Hydrate? Gotcha. Greetings, spirit screams to the void. Oh, machine spirit screams to the void. Hello, Echo. Actually, I should probably hold off. I'm expecting you. I've been expecting you, Bear. You've been training hard, I trust. I would set your next trial one more dangerous than you have faced before, but I would not send an unprepared man to his death. Before we proceed, I must needs verify your progress with my own eyes. You will face 3 experienced lancers in single combat, defeat each one in succession, and you will provide yourself fit to undertake the trial. Arm yourself and take your place in the training area. We begin when you are ready. You already have filled prep 2, double chocolate mint crema stewed. With mint leaves from a garden, plus dried mint and mint extract from 2 cups in white. Damn, he got fucked. Macaron, that sounds delicious. I'd love to bake for you whenever, Bear. Excited to make macarons for you anytime. Aww. God, gosh, everybody's so nice. You hate how basic I am in terms of wanting treats. I mean, basic is fine, honestly. Well done, Bear. Impressive, Bear. Most impressive. You're ready to face the trial. Yeah, I did not exaggerate when I said it would be dangerous. Make no mistake, take this test is to risk death. Knowing this, will you still proceed? Yes. You disappoint me. Back again, are you? That man is only soul in is the only soul in this pathetic excuse for a guild who shows any promise. Which is why I counseled him to leave you. Alas, he chose to remain in your house of cravens. Such a waste. This guild has outlived its purpose, and I mean to see its doors shut and barred for good. If you wish to object, I invite you to do so with lance in hand. You do not want for confidence, sir, but answer me this. What grudge do you hold against us? For what reason did you choose this of all crusades? I detest cravens who would proclaim their courage, and like nothing better than to crush them. This is my reason. Well, the fixity of your purpose is clear, even if your reasoning is not. So be it. Suffice to say, you will not have your way without a fight. Oh, but do not presume that I will be your opponent. No. You must face the Lancer over whom you so grandly call mentorship, the one man among us whose potential you condensed to acknowledge. Bear shall represent us. As Guildmaster, I wager the fate of the guild upon his lance. Would he be able to get a free demo set if he promised to eat them on stream? Wow. Regal, what are you, my manager now? If so, when did I hire you? Scratch that. You're a good friend, Macaron, and deserve better than we'll pay you an exposure treatment. Yeah. Gotta go now, Bear. Can you ban Regal for me? He made fun of me? No, because he's my mod. But have a good night. You don't get belly anymore, but you'll get a hug. Ha! Do as you will, coward. It is your guild to throw away. You may even set the terms of the contest. Very well. Bear is here to undertake a trial. I challenge you to complete the task before he does. You're to travel to the East Shroud and prove your courage before the Lord of the Bramblebat. He is a giant among boars, unrivaled in strength and savagery, and ruler over all his kind. You must go before his fearsome creature and stand your ground. Know, though, that the Lord of the Bramblebat bramble patch will not grant an audience to just anyone. To must needs present him an offering of the bloody tusk of his subjects, the wild boars that inhabit his domain. When you have prepared your offering, leave it upon an area of trampled earth. Drawn to the stench of blood, the boar of the bramble patch will soon appear. And that is all. Are there any questions? A rat for a manager is a good idea. No? Then, let the trial commence. Plus, I'm not that famous, alright? Like, I can't pay an exposure. If I paid, I would probably, like, eat them on stream. At least one. Greetings and welcome to the Leather Workers Guild. Here we produce the finest leather goods, taking care to honor the lives of which sacrificed for their creation. Our leather armor is worn by the archers and lancers of this great nation, and favored by all who prefer their protection does not come at a cost of mobility. If you wish to place an order, I bid you visit Yen Ill's fineries. If, on the other hand, you have a mind to join the guild, I should be happy to assist you. Might you be interested in becoming a leather worker? Yes. I had also factored that into the declination as well, but it felt rude to voice it. What, that I'm not very famous? Nothing would make me happier than to welcome a new initiate into our ranks. However, it is essential that you first understand the burden that every leather worker must bear. As you cannot have failed to notice, the Twelveswood is blessed with an abundance of life, and we Gridanians have long hunted the forest creatures for both nourishment and clothing. But Gridania is unlike any other place. The elementals that watch over the Twelveswood have never looked kindly on the taking of life. Those who flout their governance do so at their own peril. The elements decreed that life will not be taken without due necessary, and so the Trappers' League was formed to regulate the hunting of animals. The Leather Workers Guild was subsequently founded to manage the fair and equitable distribution of pelts. Nowadays, adventurers are a major supplier of pelts, and leather goods have become widespread, but in times past they were rare and precious. The Leather Workers Guild has not forgotten those times. We treat leather with no less respect than the living creatures hence it comes, and craft goods of the highest quality. In so doing, we honor the lives lost and minimize the need for further killing, an oft-forgotten benefit of our products suppressing durability. Our guild is also the sole producer of the famous fennel branch of leather goods. Thank you. I also offer free therapy and detective services upon request. What the fuck? Wait, Macaron, what would you love? Our guild is also the sole producer, the pride of Gridania. These products represent the ultimate expression of our core tenets and transcendent techniques which shaped them. Know, though, that being a guild member does not automatically make you a Yen-Il artisan. You must earn the right to become one. For most of the leather workers here, having a fruit of the laborers bear their Yen-Il branch is yet a distant dream. That is the life which awaits you, should you choose to walk our path. Success will not be handed to you, but I guarantee you that you will have the opportunity to seize it. So if you wish to make a name for yourself and craft goods which are the envy of all, you have come to the right place. For you to eat my sweets on stream, I mean. It's always good to see or hear about what people think. I see. Speak to me once more if you wish to learn about the enrollment process. Very well, I invite you to speak with Guildmaster Giva. She is a brilliant artisan personally responsible for the creation of countless fentanyl products. You have doubtless heard her name before. The Guildmaster's pattern... No, I really haven't. The Guildmaster's pattern are uniformly elegant, in which them even novice craftsmen can cut their materials with minimal waste. It is for her to decide if you are fit to join us. She can be found in the work area within. Present yourself to her and do not waver in your determination. So, you wish to become a leather worker? If you've spoken to Randall, then you must have been told what it means to work with leather, the weight you must carry, the responsibility you must bear. Not just to the elements, mind you, but also to the guild. Our craftsman is unrivaled, and each member is expected to live up to that reputation. And I rush if you don't have surplus funds right now. I'd love to work out an estimate in front so that you know how much to save for how much of what you order in time. Yeah. Once you join, there is no turning back. If you dishonor us, I shall flay you myself and make a chokewood saddle from your hide. Will you... Damn, a fucking... A Hrothgar chokewood saddle? Will you swear to uphold the traditions and be the best leather worker you can meet? Yes. Very well. You may learn our craft within these walls. Though you seem ill-equipped to do even that. I will give you a head knife to help you on your way, but the rest is up to you. Do not presume that your association with us means your work will bear the fentanyl name. Until you prove yourself worthy, you will not be permitted to so much touch a fentanyl product, much less craft one. Now then, if we're to continue your initiation, you'll need to put the knife in your hand first. Talk to me when you're ready to begin. I mean, Macron, you're in my Discord and you know how to find me, so... Well, you've passed the first test, gripping your knife by the handle and not the pointy end. Now it's time to see how well you can wield it. Make me a circle of leather. You'll need an animal skin to do so. Newcomers to our craft often imagine that they need to hunt in order to obtain their materials. But if you have the sense of the gods gave a chocobo's arse, you'd realize that it's hardly the case. Ogsgith over by our receptionist sells most of the items commonly used in our craft. However, she cannot supply you with earth shards. And that is for my advice. The rest is up to you. Once you've made a circle of leather, bring me to be expected. Can't say I have great expectation of your work. Just see to do not waste good skins. Now, away with you. She kinda a bitch, isn't she? Okay, I'll message you tonight about the prize. It was cool. Oh wait, how do I get rubber? Is that an alchemist? Yes, it is. I need latex. So there's probably just leather around. I mean rubber. Yeah, like right there. Damn, these must be the... Okay. Some high-grade leather. Ah, this is indeed leather, after a fashion. Your work is amateurish in the extreme. The leather is unevenly tanned and practically unusable. But you still promise. Well, about as much promise as the leather you haphazardly crafted. It's high quality. Still, it's apparent that you paid due respect to the life form which it came. Had you performed any worse, I'd have cast you out without a second thought. But you didn't, so I won't. Approach each task in earnest as you did today, and I'll continue to advise you. She's like the only one who says, like, oh, you sucked ass. You didn't actually do good. What up with that? However, you alone are responsible for your development. This is a business we're running, and neither I nor your seniors have the time to hold your hand. Apply yourself to learning our techniques. Return here when you have acquired some skills. Mayhap then I have an errand for you to run. Alright. I'm going to end stream here. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'm going to continue tomorrow night. I'm going to do some more crafting classes, but I'll also be doing some... I'm going to do that Lancer quest as well. I should really focus on class quests, I know that. But I kind of told Ragnall if I'd become like a master craftsman, and then I could like make him a bunch of cool shit. So anyway, let's find a raid target, shall we? And tomorrow I'm going to be doing more Persona in the afternoon. I might end up finishing it. We'll see how it goes. You know, I don't think I've rated him, and he's a good buddy. At least I don't think I've rated him before. We're gonna raid Ray. He's very handsome. He's very cool. And a bear is with you is my raid message. Add my emotes if you got them. But thank you everybody for coming out. Let's get this in. He's currently he's doing some commission art. So thank you everybody. Bye bye.